Welcome back to the channel. And the deal is, I'm having a weird day. And I think I figured some stuff out. I don't know. It's possible. Everything I say should be taken with a grain of salt still. But to test these waters, I've had this sitting in my filing cabinet for a bit now. Because, well, the most testing of bars from this artist. And it's a good thing. And lots have changed. Not a lot. I'm still the same guy. But I'm looking at things through, let's say, different lenses every now and then. Not just, I am who I am, some Popeye mentality, and I can't change or grow or develop new ideas or at least new ways of looking at things. And this is going to be a test of that. Hope I didn't go too long there. I'm going to try to hold most comments to the end. We'll see if I can do that with this and see if I figured out a more efficient way to keep some people around and give other people exactly what they're looking for.
I've heard whispers about the financial support your government receives from the drug industry.
Well, the irony of this, of course, is that this money, which is in the billions, is coming from your country. You see, you are the major purchaser of our national product, which is, of course, cocaine.
On one hand, you're saying the United States government is spending millions of dollars to eliminate the flow of drugs onto our streets. At the same time, we are doing business with the very same government that is flooding our streets with cocaine.
See. Let me show you a few of the other characters that are involved in this tragic comedy.
Wow. Obviously, we'll just mandatory stops a couple times, of course, because it's the, price the reactor pays. I'm not trying to present a copy of the song for someone to lift and take home. Okay? So, we will come back to that.
I'm on the border of Bolivia, working for pennies, treated like a slave. The coca fields have to be ready. The spirit of my people is starving, broken and sweaty, dreaming about revolution, looking at my machete. But the workload is too heavy to rise up in arms, and if I ran away, I know they'd probably murder my moms. So I pray to Jesucristo when I go to the mission, process the cocaine paste and play my position.
Okay, listen, Juan Valdez, just get me my product before we chop off your hands for workers' misconduct. I got the power to shoot a copper and not get charged, and it would be sad to see your family in front of a firing squad. So to feed your kids, I need these bricks, 40 tons in total, let me test it indeed. Shit, this is good, pass me a tissue, and don't worry about them, I paid off the official.
Yo, it don't come as a...
Ooh, yeah, we'll come back to this, but it's makes me think, is it Akala, and the Thieves' Banquet, which I should link right here. Thieves' Banquet 2, I thought was almost a perfect indictment of global corruption, evil, and I would say some of the core messaging here. This narrative is really very specific, right? You're going to make this movie. It's not global. It's very, he told you on the border of where he's at. He said what I mean. But the underlining idea, especially, okay, we'll wait.
Challenge, I'm the son of some of the foulest, elected by my people, the only one on the ballot, born and bred to consort with feds. I laugh at fate and assassinate my predecessor to have his place in a third world fashion state. Lock the nation with 90% of the wealth and 10% of the population. A Central Intelligence Agency takes weight faithfully, the finest type of China white and cocaine you'll see.
Honey, I'm home, never mind why your bank account suddenly grown. It's funny, we're so out of this debt for this money we owe with ya. When have I told you that I had two governments over throne to keep our son enrolled in a private school and to keep our tummy swollen. Come on, our fucking home was built on a foundation of bloody throats, the hungry stolen of their souls. Of course this country's running coke. I took a stunning oath to hush the ones who know. The CIA conducts the flow for these young hustlers that lust for
I do
dough.
work in the hood, hit my connect. That's what's really good, and supply work to the hood. These suits fucking crack me up, scrutinized like we inferior, petrified when we meet in my area. My groove will shoot till I say so.
What the hell was that?
Flow for these young hustlers that lust for
I
dough.
do work in the hood, hit my connect. That's what's really good, and supply work to the hood. These suits fucking crack me up, scrutinized like we inferior, petrified when we meet in my area. My groove will shoot till I say so. You
I'd have to look him up. I couldn't quite catch that line. Okay. Let's keep going. We'll save it to the end. So far, fire.
got the loot, give me the yay like Ice Cube, so don't play with my yay.
Let's go back.
Was really good and supply work to the hood. These suits fucking crack me up, scrutinized like we inferior, petrified when we meet in my area. My groove will shoot till I say so. You got the loot, give me the yay like Ice Cube, so don't play with my yay yo. We won't stop for you bastards. My street scramblers, chop it and bag it.
Taking pictures and tapping phones, debating snitches and cracking codes. Fast to cuff or blast the foe on any hustler stacking dough. This pump and crack a blow. And my overtime is where your taxes go. Or gain your trust, get you to hand wait to us. Cause we paid up front on the low with cameras taping ya. Getting pop or wait, the prison sentence is doomed. Make the collar to leave with 2 keys
Out the evidence room went my fame. Truck, boat, or plane, they watching you. You think you got work? They copping too. We control blocks. They lock countries and own companies. We had nice cars and sneaker money. Now it's players out there talking about they holding.
Oh, that was heavy right there. I heard that. They just kind of, like I said, with that Thieves Banquet, same kind of deal where you've got this layers of the layers of power, corruption from the tippity top to the bottom, all pulled strings by, I mean, in this, the alphabet organizations and stuff like that, which I'm not going to say isn't, well, we'll keep it to the end. Fire ass tune.
They copping too, we control blocks. They lock countries and own companies. We had nice cars and sneaker money. Now it's players out there talking about they holding. With bugs in their house like they down south with windows open. Your dough ain't long, you wrong, you take shorts and soon. Feds will be up in your mouth like forks and spoons. So enjoy the rush, live plush off coke bread. Soon you'll be in a cell with me, like Jenny Lopez. In the school, I was a bully, now life is fully a joke. I keep afloat on a boat for Peruvian coke. Players do favors for governors and tax makers. Fat Quakers smoke crack and sex acts with bad mayors. The walls got ears, you big mouths probably scared, not prepared.
Was that a shot at, a couple people maybe. It made me, in my lifetime, I've seen a couple of politicians get nailed for smoking a rock. Oh, it's crazy. Powerful.
Makers, fat Quakers smoke crack and sex acts with bad mayors. The walls got ears, you big mouths probably scared, not prepared to do years like Javier.
The story just told is an example of the path that drugs take on their way to every neighborhood in every state in this country. It's a lot deeper than the niggas on your block. So when they point the finger at you, brother man, this is what you gotta tell them.
I'm not guilty. You're the one who's guilty. The lawmakers, the politicians, the Colombian drug lords, all you who lobby against making drugs legal, just like you did with alcohol during the Prohibition. You're the one who's guilty. I mean, come on, let's kick the ballistics here. Ain't no Uzis made in Harlem. Not one of us in here owns a poppy field. This thing is bigger than
Immortal technique.
This is big business. This is the American way.
American way. Hey, that's the way. We visited that Webby. That was good, too. Saying, honestly, that's just the universe letting us know. If this was not your thing, I'm not your guy. Love me or hate me, this is the way we're going to go. Just try to figure stuff out. I have some of the tinfoil hat stuff it goes all the way back to just being outed. So I don't doubt it. I think it's 100% true. I think it is global power and more than drugs alone. Don't know if legalizing everything changes it, because, well, I don't know. No. There's no because. Stop there. Period. I'm not sure. I agree that the global manipulation of, let's just say, like at the end, Uzis. It's it's bigger than all of us. No, this one I don't really have. There's nothing. I don't have no position to go. I think that's wrong. I think that blames. I outside of that, the alphabet agencies I think are global and uh, shit like that. I'd rather. I went down. I learned something else. So like I said, I took a deep dive. I found a new content creator that I enjoy and was going down some YouTube mysteries. I figured, well, I got 1,000 plus reactions on the channel. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see some of the dingy corners of this place. This is not it. That is straight fire. So in case you're, I won't. This was actually fire. That was good. And my reference, my what I saw kind of goes. So I didn't realize years ago when they picked up one of Escobar's kid, that video is so controversial, and I couldn't figure it out because it looks like a simple arrest video. And then instead of this content creator exploiting it for, right, just had the followers, and this is good stuff. Explain that the reason the video is so crazy is everybody who arrested dude by I think the next night was deceased. Like they sent the cartel guys, went and took out everyone. Now, that's harsh. And that is the sort of violent action that, I mean, I saw them launching, fighting just, a couple weeks ago. They went after someone else across the border down there. The helicopter gunship, firefight in the street. Now, I'm not taking a side. I'm just saying I observed that, and I don't know enough about any of it. On a side note, hell, I even learned that there are some towns where there would be like in the hacker world, there's like good, bad, and neutral hackers, I guess. I'm starting to see that there's evidence that there's dark evil, put the head on the tortoise, Breaking Bad style cartel, and then ones that are probably more neutral, chaotic, and defending towns and cities and maybe core values. I don't know, right? I don't know. Only reason I'm thinking this is I also saw that singer who was up and coming, singing songs about the hardship of life and the cartels and violence and stuff that I don't think we contemplate much. With this song really got the juices flowing. And the video where he opens the note and reads it, and it's the cartel letting him know, hey, you sing one more song and we're going to do you in, and then they do him in that night after the show. Then I wonder, all of this, and then like the other night, that does normalizing the ways of let's say the left-hand path, that going to help bring resolution to any of the dark things going on in the planet? Any of the subjects pointed out in something like this? I don't know. I really don't know. I know it was a great tune. I think I held my tongue mostly till the end. There's some interesting subject matter. What is it that I wish I could remember his name. It was a cop that basically stood up at a meeting and kind of, man, this stuff been outed for a long time. Thieves Banquet 2, whew, I think goes along with some of this. I think these are good back-to-back plays. So I think this worked out. It seemed all right. Lots of stuff to think about, but still was able to hold at the end. Didn't fall apart. Kind of kept on point. No. Immortal technique. Peruvian cocaine. Supplied to you by the CIA. And justified by Chat GPI. All right. Hang in there. We'll see you next time.